Hey guys, thank you for joining us again here at Nerd Doctors. I'm here with my co-host Griff. And before we get started, thank you so much to the overwhelming support for our previous video, Prey, which we did with our good friend Brevin from Brevrin's Flicks and Games. To all our new subscribers, thanks guys, thanks. And today we're going to be reviewing Game of Thrones in its entirety. I know what you guys are thinking. Season 8 sucked. We're going to talk about it.
Yeah, we thought it'd be a good time to go over the show because the spin-off House of Dragons is coming out this Sunday. And I know a lot of people are excited.
So let's get started.
It took me a while to start this show. My friend got me into it and she said you have to watch it. I watched the first episode. Frankly, it wasn't too hooked, but she's like, it's my favorite show. Keep going. So we continued watching it. Season 1 was good. It's not my favorite season. I thought there was a lot of gratuitous sex scenes for absolutely no purpose whatsoever. But I really liked the introduction of the characters of Ned Stark, Daenerys, and her brother, and how they really started to craft this world and started to put out all these plot lines that they're setting up. And I like how they started doing this very early on. Going back and watching season 1 after seeing the other seasons, you just see how much work the author put into this series and into the show.
Like Griffin, I was late to the game on this one. Funny enough, I usually am not, but this time I just I didn't care for it. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know if it was like Lord of the Rings or if it was just straight up normal medieval shit. I was really late into it. People kept bugging me about it. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. But then I ended up really liking the show. And some of my favorite characters from season 1 are, of course, my baby's mama, Daenerys Targaryen. Jason Momoa's character, Khal Drago, was cool in there. Fuck, I hate the Mountain. I hated him all the way through. I know they switched actors, but he was just such a dick. Never liked him.
There are a lot of characters in this show that were just written to be such assholes.
Yeah. Well written assholes too. Like Joffrey, god damn it. I don't know. I'm in between. Like, who do I hate more? Cersei, Joffrey, or fucking the Mountain?
Oh, it's easily Joffrey out of those three. Well, they did a great job with season 1 setting everything up. I wish I saw more of the brilliance of it when watching it for the first time instead of thinking back on it.
Same.
As it moved on from season 1, it started to become more of its own, started to find its pace.
I felt of two minds watching this show. I was really into it right after those first 4 episodes, but then I would turn down my TV because I just had a feeling my fucking neighbors thought I was a pervert and watching porno. I just could not shake that thought.
I guess it's just the author's style. It works for him. He's profiting off of it. Good for him.
Season 2 really surprised me. I didn't fucking think they were gonna go there. You know, season 1 ended really fucked up. You're like, oh shit, dude. I don't know what hurts more, Rob's mistakes or his mom fucking just being like, I'm gonna let Jamie Lannister go. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but on the topic of Jamie Lannister, he's one of my favorite characters before season 8. They did a really great redemption arc with him. He was such an awful character. You had to hate him. Made all these mistakes, and he was just so despicable. Oh, he had a great redemption arc. I'm a sucker for redemption arcs.
You know what actually turned it around for me with Jamie? Because I thought he was a complete sister fucker pervert. But that scene where he's with Brianna Tarr, they're in the bathtub, and I'm thinking he's gonna be a pervert or make fun of her or call her ugly, but he actually tells her why he killed the Mad King and how hurt he was that everyone thought he was just a fucking traitor, but he actually was like, the guy asked me to cut my dad's head off. And he was like, and all Ned Stark ever thought of me was that I was a traitor. And she was like, why didn't you tell him then? She was like, Ned Stark? He would never fucking believe me. I was like, oh shit. This dude actually had a reason to, because I thought what everyone, he's just an asshole. That was so legit for me, man. That's when it turned around for me. And when he lost his hand, that was fucked up.
Yeah, and in that one scene, they added depth and personality to this character and changed it entirely.
Yep.
It was, these characters have so many layers to them, and the way that from how they start and where they end, they're completely different.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, they from season 1 to season 8, it's almost an amazing journey. You're like, wow, I can't believe how far these dudes have come. This show did a lot for me. It surprised me. It freaked me out. It grossed me out. There's some scenes in there. They're like when they first go to the Vale and they go to see Lady Erin and she's sitting there breastfeeding her fucking 13-year-old, I was like, what in the hell? But yeah, season two kind of for me, in my opinion, it kind of built up slowly. You always knew Littlefinger was a dick, but I think in season two is when he started really becoming a prick. You know what really, and I never saw this coming. I mean, I knew that shit, I forget his name. That fucking kid from the Iron Islands that betrays Robb Stark. What's his name?
Theon?
Yeah, there you go. Everybody in the comments is gonna be like, "You fucking moron." But when he betrays Rob, we knew he was gonna do it because he's a prick. But his arc in season three, what the fuck, man? Season three blew my fucking mind.
Yeah, I think season 3 and 4, I think, is maybe my favorite. The guy who plays Ramsay was sadistic. I think everyone cheered when he died. He did a great job.
Yeah, that's exactly, yeah. Like when he the way he toys with Theon as, hey, I'm my lord, I'm gonna take you to your dad or whatever, and ultimately he just brings him back and continues to torture him, and all that Theon endures in his tortures. I mean, kind of like Darth Vader, he kind of fucking deserved it because what he did, but I couldn't help to feel like, I just fucking kill him, man. You don't need to keep doing that.
Yeah, put him out of his misery.
That was hard to watch, man. I knew Rob would die, but I didn't know he was gonna die like that.
Or that complete, like everyone dying that completely.
Yeah. But the mistakes he made were some of the mistakes his father was making, and you were like, dude, fuck. You saw your dad get his head chopped off. Well, you didn't actually see it, but you knew what happened. Be smarter, man. And I mean, they're already giving you titles they didn't give your dad. These fools are calling you the King of the North. And all he did pretty much for season 2 and season 3 was piss them off.
He needed to get some political power and form an alliance because, like I said, as King of the North, he had a lot of power and he let it go to his head and rushed into it.
Yeah, exactly. And then one of the things, he didn't keep his oath, man. For all his father's mistakes, his father was an honorable dude and he kept his oath. I mean, maybe you're gonna marry an ugly bitch. Take one for the team. And maybe she dies or something, or I don't know, it's Westeros. I'm sure I mean, he's King of the North. He could just be like, you know what, I could have 2 wives. I don't fucking know. But he should have just, not pissed that dude off, that old man off. That Red Wedding was fucked up because his wife, she was pregnant.
They had so many plot lines, just like interweaving all throughout the continent. And it was like a very slow story for each character, and in having this one just stop so suddenly and dramatically, it set the stakes even more for the show that anything can happen.
Yeah, my favorite character from season 3, though, and if I mispronounce this name, my sister's gonna kill me. She actually met her and Emilia Clarke. Missandei, that whole her entire arc, like she doesn't have to serve Daenerys, but she's like, and she freed me. I'm down with that. That, and when Daenerys actually gets what are they called?
Unsullied? Well, no, is it Unsullied?
There you go. Yeah, it is the Unsullied. She has 8,000 of these. I'm not afraid of death, motherfucker.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
But then what did they do? What did they do in the entirety of this story?
I know.
Name one thing they did.
I know, but I just thought it was fucked. Like, if I had 8,000 crazy ass warriors like that, shit, I'd have them do something. Season 4 is it as dark or darker than season 3? I can't fucking.
I think it's a bit darker. It's the season where we have the trial of Tyrion Lannister, get Joffrey's
most fucked up death ever.
Yeah, and we get Oberyn. We got Oberyn too.
That's what I'm talking about. That's when that happens in season 4, right?
Yep.
At the end when he fights the mountain.
What is with people and their stupid ego and cockiness and just not ending it when you should? We have the upper hand against an unbeatable character. You take it. You end it. You don't taunt him. I get 100%. It was really well written. It was Oberyn's character flaw set from the very beginning of season 4. Characters are just so stupid.
See, I agree with Griff 100%. When you got a big ass dude like that, or anyone on the floor for that matter, shut the fuck up. And all he had to do was stab that motherfucker in his throat or in his heart, end that fight, not continue with. He started that fight by saying, "This is not the day that I die." That is the most fucked up death I have ever seen on screen, whether it be movies, whether it be TV shows, whatever. I have never scene, the first time I saw that, it fucked with me for I think a month.
But I mean, like you said, with him saying, "This is not the day I die," he sealed his death. He said the magic words.
Yeah, that's usually when you die. See, I never wake up in the morning saying, "Yeah, I'll live through this day." Nah, not doing that. You'd never know. But great fight scene. The way they did that scene, still, it's amazing. It looks so fucking real, man. Like I keep it. I was I was told I heard Pedro Pascal, the guy that plays Oberyn, state that there's very little CGI in that scene. So that's fucking crazy.
Pedro Pascal is just an amazing actor. I am so happy we're seeing more of him, and this role helped him get the Mandalorian, and from there he's just broken out everywhere. Game of Thrones has a lot of breakout actors in it, and some who I wish we saw more of from it. Name a character in the comments, please. Name one character in the entirety of Game of Thrones who does not have a fucked up death. Just one. Name me one.
Oh, I fucking dare anyone in the comment section to tell me a more fucked up death than Oberyn's death. I fucking dare you to. Anybody. All right, man. So season, what are we on?
I don't know.
5, 6 now, right?
Yeah, sure.
I think 6. Yeah.
Arya had really had a great arc. I actually really liked her arc, and like she was doing a lot of nothing for a lot of the show. But, Arya, I think she had an arc that was one of the most intriguing to me because it was almost supernatural, and it wasn't something that was like, yeah, these people are gonna go to war. We're gonna get a war. They're gonna fight. She had a little bit of a mystery to it.
I really thought she was gonna fucking kill Cersei, and
Mhm.
the mountain seemed almost impossible for her to do that. But Cersei for sure. I was like, please kill this bitch, and it didn't happen. And I was so disappointed. I was like, why did you even build that up? You didn't go anywhere with that.
Not much really happened in season 7. Season 7 existed, but if it was the fall of the wall, nothing. This is where things started to go downhill because they started to go off script, and there wasn't much happening. The plot started to fall. All the threads were just left there, and not much happened.
Yeah, so you're right. Season 7 was kind of just like, let's build up to season 8, which then of course fucked up. Yeah. You ready to jump into season 8?
Like, we started with a long night. The cinematography was just dark. You couldn't see anything. I liked the dragon. The dead dragon was super cool. But there was no way the North should have won. Not even close. They were losing for the entire fight. But then, for the entirety of the show, the White King has been portrayed as highly intelligent, stays out of everything that's absolutely necessary. For some stupid ass reason, he comes out into the middle of the battle and dies. Why? There is no reason that should have ever happened. They could have just overwhelmed Winterfell and just taken the Raven. That's all they needed to do. But instead, the White King had to come out with all of his generals and decided to do it personally.
Here's one of my biggest gripes, right? And it's not even Cersei and her stupid ass death, or the Mountain and his stupid ass death. It's fucking Jon Snow killing Daenerys Targaryen, and everybody excusing it, or at least everyone I know. See, you're one of those. They're like, well, she was crazy. Yeah, but crazier than fucking Cersei? She was banging her brother, dude. Her brother.
They should have started the crazy in the season. She should have won, not burned anything. She should have won, taken over King's Landing, and start the crazy, but then do another season where she becomes the Mad Queen, like they've been alluding to for this entire time.
All I'm saying is, in Daenerys' defense, these mofos wiped out her fucking, not only her family, I think all the Targaryens, right? Like the whole race.
No, the entire clan's dead.
There you go. So that's fucking genocide. That's fucked up. When they killed Missandei, like when Cersei's bitch ass kills Missandei, that's when I saw that look in Daenerys' eyes, and I was like, yeah, she's gonna burn this bitch down. And in all honesty, I would have done the same thing. Like, her and Missandei had a connection, man. They were like friends. It wasn't just like my servant girl or anything like that. And the way she died, and she gave Cersei a choice. She was like, hey, just fucking surrender, just give up, and it's all good. I'll let you live. No, this bitch kills Missandei. Like, I don't know what Cersei was thinking. Like, I'll just piss her off even more. Like, for what?
Yeah, no, that would have been fine. Kill Cersei there. But again, do the slow burn with the Mad Queen. There was no reason to rush it all into 2 episodes and then have the last episode be an hour and a half of walking.
And then Jon Snow's bitch ass kills her. Like, he's all like, it's my duty. No, it's not. Nobody fucking told you to go and kill the woman you loved. You two fools could have just ruled Westeros.
They had Jamie. Jamie had a great arc. And then he went back to his stupid sister and ruined it all. Went back. That I think was maybe my biggest problem. Is they had a perfect character arc. And he could have just walked away and lived. But he had to go back to his stupid sister. You see this entire cavern collapse,
Yep.
right? 100%. But then when Tyrion's able just to walk right through it, and there's only 6 rocks, which just happens to be where Jamie and Cersei were standing. The thing that pretty much just messed with the show in its entirety for me, and the reason why I don't even know if I can watch it again, is that season 8 let all these threads that they've been setting up for seasons, like I said, things I really like, setting up for seasons and years, and not even one was connected. Nothing
I
was
know.
fixed. There were so many things left on the floor that could have been so cool.
Oh, you know what I just thought of, dude? It would have been even better than Daenerys killing Cersei with the fucking dragon if Jamie would have realized my sister's a complete bitch. I need to put a sword through her heart. That would have been fantastic.
Yeah, that also would have been good. And that would have made sense for him going back and then going back to Brienne. That would have been great. That would have been really good. And that would have completed his character arc. It would have been perfect.
Those are my thoughts on the entirety of all the seasons of Game of Thrones, season 1 through 8.
If you guys haven't seen the show, go watch it. No matter how much I talk down on it, go watch it for yourself. There are a lot of people that genuinely enjoy this show and still hold it in very high regards. I recommend to go watch it, especially with the new prequel coming out. Go form an opinion for yourself and let us know what you guys think in the comments. I'm really curious to see what you guys have. And if you guys have a different opinion than us, tell us. We like hearing from you guys and we really like talking to you. So tell us what you think.
Oh, and let us know, guys. Do you want us to review House of Dragons, the prequel, on a week-by-week basis, or you want us to let all 10 episodes come out and then review it? Let us know. And thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Thanks to all of our new subscribers. And hopefully we'll get some new ones. And let us know what you guys think. Oh, please, most fucked up death for you guys.
Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with our current videos. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.
Take care, guys.